A flash flood warning has been issued for Dona Ana County in New Mexico. It expires at 4 p.m. Severe thunderstorm warning for Central Kinney County in south-central Texas, eastern Valverde County in south-central Texas.
I just did all of that thinking I wasn't muted. That's embarrassing. I guess I gotta do all that stuff again. Whoops. My bad. Alright, let's go back here, I guess. Again, we got a tornado risk today here in New England. Again, not a incredibly common thing we see, especially during summer. We got a slight risk all the way here. Let's turn off that. Slight risk all the way near. What was that? That's in Bangor. I'll just say this is central Maine, all the way down into Baltimore, Maryland. So pretty large swath, and an even larger swath of a marginal risk, actually, from the Maine and Canada border all the way down to Atlanta, Georgia. This is going to be mainly a wind and hail threat. Could see some isolated large hail, and that tornado threat, which is confined mostly to New England, southern New England, which does include places like Boston, Providence, and Hartford, maybe up to, and we'll probably see some action up near Manchester, and then eventually up to Portland, Maine. Oh, speaking of which, speaking of tornadoes, the current tornado, or not the current, but the tornado warning we just had has expired. So, no tornado warnings in effect at this moment. Still got a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning for parts of, let's see, this is Suffolk, Essex, and Middlesex County in eastern Massachusetts. This does include parts of the Boston Metro. So, gotta be keeping a lookout, getting inside, preferably. I'm not sure about this one. Okay, yeah, this and down to the south of Worcester. This is a normal severe thunderstorm warning, and these are actually the only ones we have in effect right now. Oh no, there's some in Maryland and Virginia, and Texas. What? Was there even a severe threat down in Texas? There wasn't. It's a general thunderstorm threat. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, one thing I do want to bring up. Let's see. Let's go to weather-wise. All right. Right here, this is now Category 3 Hurricane Kiko, with winds up to 121 miles per hour, so that's sustained winds. And the wind gusts... Huh. Anyways, Hurricane Kiko. This is likely, it's going to pass north of Hawaii, but it will also likely bring some sort of tropical storm force, maybe even tropical storm force winds into Hawaii. So we'll see what happens with that. But I mean, other than that, we thought this right here, AL91, we thought this one was going to be the next hurricane, but no, apparently not. We thought this was going to be Gabrielle, and that's now likely not going to happen. The NHC a couple days ago had it at a 90% chance of forming, and now it's all the way down to a 20% chance of forming. So, and other than that, not much besides this, which also has a low chance of forming into some sort of tropical depression, tropical storm behind Kiko. Let's see. Not much else besides that, unless you want to talk about a flood watch in Alaska. Some red flag warnings in the Pacific Northwest. And this is a considerable flash flood warning for parts of east of Santa Fe, New Mexico. So you gotta get to higher ground with this. And I believe that's a new severe thunderstorm warning. It is. Alright. Let's go back to this. It'll pop up here in a second, but we got a new severe thunderstorm warning for parts of eastern Connecticut into northern Rhode Island.
Severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Windham County in northern Connecticut, south central Worcester County in central Massachusetts, western Providence County in Rhode Island.
So, yeah, new severe thunderstorm warning for parts of... Oops. Yeah. So this will be carrying 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. So, yeah, just a base severe thunderstorm warning. Let's go back up here. This still has the tornado possible tag, so Let's see what's going on up here. Not much to know. Mostly just a cluster of sub-severe thunderstorms. And that's a new severe thunderstorm warning for parts of... Wait, I don't think that's a new one. No, it is. That's a new severe thunderstorm warning for parts of eastern Maryland. Let's go to the KDOX radar. I believe this is the storm. Right? Yeah, it is. New polygon will pop up here in a second. It should at least. I'd be concerned if it didn't. Alright, if that's not going to pop up, I guess we'll show you it on weather-wise. So this is a new severe thunderstorm warning for parts of... Never mind, it's expired. That's why it's not there anymore. My bad. So yeah, the only severe thunderstorm warnings we have right now are in this area in Massachusetts, or southern New England. So yeah, if you're in these orange polygons here, you got to be watching out for mainly 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Let's go back up here. Yeah, 60 mile per hour wind gusts in quarter-sized hail. This, they might drop it, but you might need to be watching out for a tornado up here in northeastern Massachusetts, near Boston. So the circulation that's prompting the tornado possible tag is passing just to the north of West Concord, Massachusetts, right now. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit of something popping up on popping out on reflectivity here in northern Connecticut. Let's see if that does anything. But as of right now, excuse me, I don't see much of a tornado threat with this in the short term. Again, something could change. We'll see what happens, but yeah. Apparently there are reports of trees down in Worcester, Massachusetts. So yeah, in the grand scheme of things, not much to worry about. So let's see what this is about. Oops, that's the wrong radar site. That is a new severe thunderstorm warning for parts of southern New Jersey.
Severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Atlantic County in southern New Jersey, southeastern Camden County in southern New Jersey, southeastern Burlington County in southern New Jersey.
So yeah, if you're in Atlantic, Atlantic, Camden, and Burlington County in southern New Jersey, you're gonna be expecting 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and that's it. So some decent wind gusts heading into Hamden and Nesco, I think that's how you pronounce it, in southern New Jersey. Alright, Alright, let's go here. Let's go back to weather-wise. Alright. Now, besides the severe weather threat today, we also have a slight risk for some considerable flash flooding later today. That's at least 15% risk. That's at least a 15% risk of heavy rainfall, which could lead to flash flooding concerns. Marginal risk, which is a 5%, from all the way from Maine all the way down through into Dixie Alley, through Alabama, through portions of the southeast. We got another one down here in parts of Florida. And then a pretty large swath out here to the west. A slight risk for parts of central New Mexico. This is where we're seeing our flash flooding. Marginal risk expanding all the way from southern Texas all the way through the Rockies into eastern Oregon. So if you're in these areas, you need to be watching out for potential heavy rainfall that could lead to flash flooding. So there is I guess we can go over fire weather. Let's go here. Today we got a risk for isolated dry thunderstorms, which could lead to potential wildfire spread out here in the Pacific Northwest for Idaho, Oregon, and Washington, and parts of Montana, and a little bit of Northern California. And I believe it's about the same tomorrow. Yeah, here we go. Same general areas: Idaho, Washington, Oregon, and Montana. So, yeah, that's what's going on. Alright, let's... Nothing much to note right now. So... Alright, still got the severe thunderstorm warnings out here in southern New England. They have... No, they still kept it. So they still have a tornado possible tag out here in the storm north of Boston. My guess is they're probably going to remove that soon. Oh, what's this? Oh, not much. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go back to weather-wise, and... I'm going to play this on a loop for a little bit, and I will be right back. Oh, wait. Actually, I have a better idea. Let's use the I'll be right back screen that I made for this specific occasion. This one's loop is... Yeah, I'm just gonna... Alright. I will be right back.
Severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Monroe County in central Georgia, northwestern Jones County in central Georgia, southwestern Jasper County in central Georgia. Severe thunderstorm warning for Suffolk County in eastern Massachusetts, Essex County in northeastern Massachusetts, southeastern Worcester County in central Massachusetts, northeastern Norfolk County in eastern Massachusetts, eastern Middlesex County in northeastern Massachusetts. Severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Worcester County in central Massachusetts, Norfolk County in eastern Massachusetts, south central Middlesex County in northeastern Massachusetts, northwestern Bristol County in southeastern Massachusetts, west central Plymouth County in southeastern Massachusetts, northern Providence County in Rhode Island.
Alright, I am back. Alright. Let's see. Still got that. Yep, I figured. We got a severe thunderstorm warning for Boston, Massachusetts. This has been downgraded from a tornado possible tag. No longer tornado possible. I believe there is no severe thunderstorm warnings with a tornado possible tag in effect at the moment. So this is for 60 mile per hour winds, and that's it. Again, not much hail is being produced with these storms heading into Boston. See, we got another severe storm north of Providence, Rhode Island. And would you look at this right here? This is currently Category 3 Hurricane Kiko. Just churning out here in the Central Pacific Ocean. This is a Category 3 hurricane right now with 121 mile per hour winds. And as I said earlier, this is going to eventually pass to the north of Hawaii, although it might bring some tropical storm impacts to the coastal areas, like Hilo, and those areas, Honolulu. But yeah, pretty nasty storm out there. So there's that. I mean, that and the severe event going on in the Northeast right now is pretty much all that's happening, besides some flash flooding in New Mexico. But yeah. Again, I'm retweeting stuff on my Twitter, so... So, pretty quiet out here in the Atlantic right now. However, that is likely not going to last for long. It's a bit off-centered, and that does kind of bother me, but... move that over a little bit. I'll just keep it like this. So this is the tropical hazards outlook, valid from... The top picture is valid from September 10th through the 16th, 2025. And the Weather Prediction Center has given parts of the Atlantic about 20% chance of something tropical forming within these 6 days here. Now, down here, September 17th through the 23rd is when things are expected to pick up a little bit. They have a 40% chance of some sort of tropical development out here in what we call the main development region. Now, this is way too far out to tell if there's going to be any impacts to the United States or something like that. So don't start worrying about any land impacts, because this is way too far out. But this is just a general outlook. You see, they also have a 20% chance out here in the Gulf here. So, yeah, we're likely going to see a pickup in tropical activity as we go through September, because we are in peak hurricane we are in peak hurricane season. So this is something we've got to be watching out for. Let's go here. This is a little bit... This is what I was looking at last night. Let's move that over. Oh wait, that's just the wrong model. Let's see. Oh, that's also the wrong model. Let's see. Let's look at the GFS. Put out here in the West Atlantic. Now, I haven't looked at the latest runs yet, so... Where is it? Am I missing it? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. I think this is it. There you go. This is... I think this is it. just need to double check here. Okay, yeah, this is the right one. Alright. Let's play this out. See, this is AL90... What was it? AL91. Yeah, AL91 here. I think that's it, at least. Sorry, sometimes it likes to do this. Yeah, I mean... It's got a little something up here, but... I mean, now we're getting into the Fantasyland range, so... And here, if we go to I think this is a couple days ago, if we did this, it had development out here. Some pretty big development. Let's see, when was it the strongest? So I can compare it. About here it had 2 of them.
A flash flood warning has been issued for Otero County in New Mexico. Yes. It expires at 5 p.m.
2 hurricanes. And then if I go to the latest run, absolutely nothing. So, yeah, I mean, not very active right now in the Atlantic Basin. She's got a new mesoscale discussion. We'll pull that up in a second. Tweet it. Right, while we wait for that, again, a reminder, we do have a severe thunderstorm going through the portions of Boston right now, and another one just to the south in southeastern Massachusetts, I'd say, near Franklin, Midway, and Sherborne. Heading towards, Poole? So you guys got to be watching out for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And then down here in Rhode Island, you got another complex of severe thunderstorms heading in into the western half of the state, and that's going to be bringing 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. So, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Wind damage to trees and power lines is also expected. So, you got to be getting inside. I mean, I know it's really cool to look at, but you can look at it from inside, away from windows. Alright, here we go. This is the new mesoscale discussion. This is for parts of eastern Maryland, southern Delaware, and southeastern New Jersey. limited strong wind gust threat should diminish before 0Z. So basically what this is saying is that the severe threat is going down. And actually, I believe they just... Yeah, okay, yeah. So I'll just turn that on just for this. Alright. So this large orange-yellow area, this is the severe thunderstorm watch, and before they have now cut out this area of the watch. So New York City, Albany, Hartford, Connecticut, you guys are done for today. And down here in the Mid-Atlantic region, you guys are still under a severe thunderstorm watch until what? Oh, okay, yeah. I read that wrong. Until 8 p.m. Tonight. So that's in about 3 hours or so. And up here, the New England watch. This is also until 8 p.m. tonight. So the threat is diminishing right now. Not much. Again, like I've said a lot, there's not much going on. Actually, yeah, we might have a little bit of something trying to pop out here in the areas I was just talking about earlier near Wapool. Hang on, I gotta check how that's pronounced. Walpole. So, yeah. Walpole, Massachusetts, and South Walpole. This is going to be heading towards East Walpole, maybe in between the areas, potentially posing a threat towards Canton. Again, it's not a very big threat. I mean, if this does produce some sort of tornado, it's going to be brief, likely. Again, we're not looking at any huge tornado threat, not like any strong tornado threat today. Again, it's only a 5%. So, yeah, you gotta be watching out. They might have put a tornado possible on this. They didn't, but they might soon. So, again, might have a little bit of something trying to develop here. I'm doubting it will. So, yeah. Oops. So, yeah. I'm probably going to wrap this up soon, so... I'm just gonna wait and see if this does anything whatsoever, and if it doesn't, probably gonna end it off here. Hopefully, I won't have to do another live stream for a while. But if I do, the next one is probably, if I had to guess, it's probably gonna be for some sort of hurricane. Something, or tropical storm or whatever, if I had to guess. Because, I mean, tornado setups aren't very common in this time of the year. Oh, actually, I have another update. They just trimmed down the severe thunderstorm watch even more. So this now only includes parts of northeastern Connecticut, northern Rhode Island, and eastern Massachusetts. So yeah, the threat is dying down pretty decently. Let's throw this back on. So yeah. Yeah, I'm watching this area for maybe a little bit of a spin-up, weak, brief tornado near Walpole, Massachusetts. And if it doesn't, I'm probably going to cut the stream off here. So...
Severe thunderstorm warning for Yavapai County in west central Arizona.
Arizona. I guess we got a new severe thunderstorm warning clear down in the southwest in Arizona. Now let's... You know what? Sure, let's go down here. Alright, this is for Yavapai. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yavapai County in west central Arizona until 3:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So the threat with this storm is going to be 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail. And it's going to be moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. So this is to the southeast of Prescott and Camp Verde in Arizona. So, yeah, just in between Phoenix and Flagstaff here.
Severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Putnam County in central Georgia, south central Greene County in east central Georgia.
So, yeah, I mean, there's a risk of some thunderstorm activity out here. Nothing major. I did not hear where that was. Oh, that was in Georgia. Alright. I believe this is a new severe thunderstorm warning in Georgia. Near Eatonton. In Putam in Greene County in Georgia. Storm is packing 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. So, if you're in this yellow polygon here, be getting inside. Remember, when thunder roars, stay indoors. So, get inside, stay away from windows. And let's check back up on our little spin up. I mean, I'm not seeing much with it. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer because God knows my luck. Whenever I say something, the exact opposite happens. So yeah, we'll stay on here for a little bit longer. You see, there's a little bit more convergence here popping up. Let's see what happens. Yeah, most of the time, stuff like this is just weak, brief tornadoes. I'll wait for the next velocity scan. If it doesn't show much, I'll cut the stream off here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing much with that. And usually by the end of these, or usually at some part of these streams, like the last one, I would like to go over the forecast for the next few days, but if I take you over to the Storm Prediction Center website, there's not much forecasted for the next few days. So, yeah. I guess I'm gonna end it off here. Hopefully you guys have a good day. Good September, or whatever. I'll see you guys probably next time, or not probably, but I'll see you guys next time, and which is probably going to be some sort of tropical stream, or yeah. So I'm cutting it off here. I'll see you guys later. Bye.